Good day, fellow guitar players and Modest Mouse lovers. I'm Coyote 91, and today we're going to be learning how to play, ironically enough, Coyotes by Modest Mouse. It's from their brand new album, Strangers to Ourselves. It's an amazing album so far, which releases officially on March 17th. So that's something to look forward to. So now, how to play Coyotes. I'll break this song down as simply as I can. There are essentially three parts of the song: the intro riff that plays throughout the whole song, and two breaks that have a very Modest Mousey feel to them. The chords are very Isaac Brock. So we should just get started then. I hope you guys can see the placement okay. If not, don't worry. I will explain each section. Also, I'll be submitting a tab with everything you need to know in it, which I will link to this video. So, the song starts out like this. Okay, hopefully I've moved to a better angle so that you guys can see better. But to start up the song, you put your pinky on the high E, on the 7th fret of the high E string, and your index on the 5th fret of the D string, like this. And you play those two strings together, like this. The next part, you move your index finger to the 4th fret, remove your pinky, and place your ring finger on the 5th fret of the high E string. And play those two together. Then just slide that same formation down 2 frets and play those two strings together again. The next part is a little tricky. You need to move your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the high E string and your index finger on the 2nd fret of the G string and play the E string on the 2nd fret and an open D string. This formation sets you up for the sequence that you're about to play, which is A, E, G. So that's A, E, G. Then you make a C chord shape and play the D and the E together, like that, like we've been doing. And then you play A, E, G. So ending by hitting 3rd fret of the low E string. So all in all, that's not bad, right? The next section of the riff is simple once you have the first part down. It's the exact same as the first part of the riff, except for the last note. I'll show you. And instead of playing this note here, you put your pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E string and play an open G along with that. Now the next part that you'll need to know starts around "and," where we say we're in love with all of it, and we say what can we say, and all that's being played are chords, and these are the chords that you'll need to know, which is an E, or an E minor, a D, a C, and a G. And this is basically how it's played. And that goes on twice. But on the second part, of that, I guess, section where it ends with, and we say, what can we say? On the G, it doesn't play the last note, so it's like this. So it plays, instead of playing the full G, you're just hitting the 3rd fret on the low E string and the 2nd fret on the A string. So the next part is that really cool riff that climbs during the break in the song. So I'll show you the formation first and then explain it from there. So you start by putting your index finger on the 2nd fret of the A string while pushing up against the low E string with the tip of your finger and hitting the high E string with the back of your finger to mute them both. Then you put your ring finger on the 4th fret of the D string and your pinky on the 4th fret of the G string, like this. And this is what it sounds like. And it's a sort of an E5 chord. Originally, the song is played starting on the 9th fret, all the way down here. And Isaac is able to climb all the way down, or all the way up, because he has a long neck guitar, and we don't have a long neck guitar, so we are going to start on the 2nd fret. So you start with that, with this chord here, the E5, and all you do is play it, and then move up 2 frets, and then move up 1 fret, and then you move down, or move up 5 frets. So once you're on the 5th fret, you start moving down. Move down 1 fret, and then you move down 2 frets, and then you move down another 2 frets. And it should sound like this. Sorry, that sun is really getting in the way here. From there. So the only other part of this song is basically the 2nd break. So I do have a simplified method as well as the original. So it starts with your index finger on the 9th fret of the D string and your pinky on the 12th fret of the B string. So all the way down here, you play these two. Just like that. You want to play from the B string on, or rather the D string, and you basically take this and you move it down 2 frets. So just like that. So you start out moving down 2 frets, play 1, and then move down another 2 frets, and then 1 more fret from there. And you slide up, I think it's 8 frets, all the way up here. And it's difficult to play on my guitar because it's a short neck classical guitar, but if you have a standard steel guitar, it should be no problem. And you slide all the way here, and you move back to the 8 and 12, and then move down 2 again. So all together, it should sound like this. So the alternative easy method of this riff is starting in the 7th fret and working your way down from there. All you have to do is stick 1 finger on the fret and play the first 2 strings. So it's move down 2, move down 2, move down 1, and then move up to the 11th fret. Oops. And then you move down back down to the 7th, down to the 5th again, and then back down to the 3rd. So it's basically like this. Well, that's the whole song, and you can listen to the actual song and piece together each section that I've showed you and know where to play it. Alright, please leave feedback. Let me know if I did good or bad. See ya.